Hi everyone, welcome back to Conversations in English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Great to have you here again. If this is your first time, welcome. This is the podcast where we help Spanish speakers improve their English.
Today is a very special episode. Last week, in episode 14, we talked about why native speakers are so hard to understand.
Connected speech, gonna, wanna, gotta, what'ya, lemme, dunno. The sounds blend together and it can feel completely impossible.
But today is about solutions. Today is about strategies.
How do you train your ear to understand fast, natural English? How do you finally watch movies without subtitles?
By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear, practical plan, real strategies, real steps you can start using today.
Let's get started.
Let's start with something that almost every English learner does, subtitles. Do you use them when you watch TV or movies in English?
Most people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, and this is important, many learners use subtitles in a way that actually slows down their progress.
When you use subtitles in your language, Spanish, for example, what happens?
You read, you don't listen. Your brain takes the easy path. Reading is easier and more comfortable than listening.
So you're watching an English show, but your brain is just reading Spanish the whole time.
Exactly. You're not training your ear, you're training your eyes. And when you finally turn subtitles off, you can't understand anything because you never actually practice listening.
Does that mean subtitles are bad? Should we never use them?
No, absolutely not. Subtitles are a great tool, but you need to use them correctly. There's a method. This is the 3-step subtitle method. I use this with students and it really works.
Walk us through it. Step 1.
Step 1. Watch with no subtitles. Find a short clip, 1 to 3 minutes. Watch it without any subtitles at all. Just listen. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Try to catch the main idea and the key words.
This feels uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is exactly what trains your brain.
Step 2. Watch the same clip again, but this time with English subtitles, not your language, English subtitles. Now read what you heard. You'll see the words you missed. Oh, that's what they said. That's gonna. That's wanna.
That moment when you see the word and hear it at the same time, that's when it gets permanently stored in your memory.
And step 3. Watch one final time. No subtitles. You already know the words now. Your ear will hear them so much more clearly.
It's amazing how different it sounds the third time. The sounds haven't changed, but your brain now knows what to listen for.
This takes more time, but it works. One episode of a TV show watched 3 times this way is better than 10 episodes watched once with Spanish subtitles.
Here's something very liberating for learners. You do not need to understand every single word. Not every word, and that's completely okay.
This is true even for native speakers. When I'm in a loud restaurant or on a bad phone call, I miss words too. I fill in the gaps.
Our brains are prediction machines. We hear fragments and we complete the picture.
The real goal is not 100% comprehension. The goal is to understand the main idea. What is this person trying to say?
Let me give you a real example. Imagine someone says, "I'm gonna head to the store after work. You need anything?"
What's the most important information in that sentence?
Store, going to the store, and do you need something?
You don't need gonna head to perfectly. You just need store. Need anything? That's enough to answer.
So focus on key words. Nouns, those are the what. Verbs, those are the action. Numbers, names of places and people.
The small words, to, the, a, of, in, at, those connect the sentence, but the big content words carry the meaning. Here's a technique that native speakers use constantly without even realizing it. Prediction.
We are always predicting what comes next. Our brains don't wait for every word to arrive. They jump ahead.
And you can absolutely train yourself to do this too. Let's practice right now. I'll say the beginning of a sentence, and you think about what kind of word comes next.
I'll demonstrate for our listeners.
If someone says, I went to the, what comes next?
A place, a location, restaurant, store, park, bank, hospital, beach?
Your brain already said place. It's not waiting for the specific word, it's already prepared for a category. That preparation makes listening so much faster.
Let's practice some more. Listeners, say the answer out loud at home.
I'm going to order the...
Food, chicken, steak, pasta, salad, burger.
She's from...
A country or city, Mexico, Spain, Colombia, New York, Miami.
I need to buy...
Something at a store, milk, bread, a gift, new shoes.
Perfect. Your brain is already doing this work. We just need to trust it more and practice it consciously until it becomes automatic.
The number one excuse I hear, I don't have time to practice. But here's the truth. You only need 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes of focused practice every day is more powerful than 2 hours on Saturday, once a week.
Here is your daily listening routine. 10 minutes. Find the time before breakfast, during lunch, on the bus home.
Here's exactly how the 10 minutes work.
Minutes 1 and 2, find something short, 30 to 60 seconds of audio. Listen with no subtitles. Don't judge yourself. Just take in the sounds.
Minutes 3 and 4, listen again, this time with English subtitles. Connect the sounds to the written words.
Minutes 5 and 6, one more listen. No subtitles. You know the words now. Your ear will catch so much more.
Minutes 7 and 8, shadow. Repeat after the speaker as closely as you can. Copy their rhythm, their speed, their connected speech.
Shadowing trains your ear and your mouth at the same time. It is one of the most powerful listening techniques that exists.
And minutes 9 and 10, close everything. Say out loud what you understood. Summarize the clip in your own words in English.
That final step of speaking what you understood helps your brain organize and save the information. Do this every single day for 1 month, and your listening will transform, I promise.
Okay, you have the method, but what should you actually listen to?
It depends on your level. For beginners, ESL Pod, Slower English, designed for learners, and VOA Learning English, real news stories in slow, clear English.
For intermediate learners, which is probably most of our listeners, 6-Minute English by the BBC, short, focused episodes. Also, All Ears English podcast, natural conversation, not too fast.
For more advanced students, any Netflix show with English audio. Start with comedies or dramas, lots of dialogue. Avoid action movies with explosions, too much noise.
And for podcasts at the advanced level, The Daily from the New York Times, real journalism, excellent narration, engaging stories.
The most important rule across all levels is choose something interesting to you. If you love the topic, cooking, sports, technology, comedy, true crime, you will keep coming back, and consistency is everything.
Okay, you have the method. Let's finish with a live example of the 3-step method so you can see exactly how it works in practice.
I'll say a sentence at normal native speed. Emma, listen as if you're hearing it for the first time. No preparation.
Ready.
I gotta tell you something, but don't get mad.
Okay. First pass, I heard tell you something clearly and don't mad at the end. But the beginning was blurry. Something like, I gotta?
That is a completely normal first reaction. Now, here's the full sentence written out. I gotta tell you something, but don't get mad. What did you miss?
Oh, I gotta. That's I have got to, compressed into one fast word. And don't get mad. I missed get completely. It blended in.
Gotta is one of the most common reductions in casual English. I gotta go. I gotta finish this. I gotta tell you something. You will hear it every single day. And get blended into the T sound of don't.
Third pass. No text, just listening.
I gotta tell you something, but don't get mad.
So much clearer. 3 passes. First time, maybe 50%. Third time, 90% or more. That is the method in real life.
And every time you practice a sentence like this, those sounds get permanently stored in your brain. Next time you hear gotta, your ear catches it instantly without thinking. Let's review what we covered today. 3 strategies. 1. Use subtitles the right way. No subtitles, then English subtitles, then no subtitles again.
2. Focus on key words. You don't need every word. Get the main idea.
3. Predict. Your brain can jump ahead. Let it.
And the daily routine. 10 minutes a day. Same clip, 3 passes. Shadow, summarize. Every single day.
Thank you so much for listening. The best practice is the one you do today, not tomorrow, today. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.